It's time to look at a starter clutch. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Now we don't have to drain the oil. As long as this isn't something stupid like left-hand threads. The new ones, the bigger one, the water pump's here. So you got to drain the water pump and take the water pump apart because it fits together a certain way when it goes back together.
What's that look like?
Uh-oh. Another bearing just fell off. Where'd that fall off of this? There's two that ride on there? Must be. Must be. Okay. We're gonna...
Yeah, those are pieces you see.
Nope. We're gonna set that aside. Part before. The only part we tore was right there. And we could fix that. So we don't even need a gasket. That's what we need the puller for, I believe. I don't think we got the right puller for that. Puller. I'm not sure we got the right puller.
That stator looks nice.
Yeah, what you're looking for is discoloring. And they're all uniform. If you see windings that have changed colors, like half of the stator is a different color, that means a winding failed, and you're running on single phase, and it's all going to shit. So it overheats. Those look good. M35 by 1.5 puller. See, threads on the outside there, pushes on the inside here, out it comes. Should have put the fucking bolt in the end of that. That's what we should have done. Can you? Yeah, we should have had the bolt in when we did this. That would have been a better way to do it. Otherwise you could bugger up the end of the crank here. Looks like we're okay. So anyway, on the back side of this is a starter clutch. See? Well, what's left of this one. This thing done fell apart. One-way clutch. Right there. And take a closer look at this mess inside. Look at all the pieces. Oh yeah, we need a magnet because that goes right down into the sump. A magnet would be a smart thing to have. And we could fish around down there on the inside. Look at all of this. Ah, see this? See this piece? It looks like square stock. It almost looks like a ring, but it's not curved. A piece of a ring, piston ring. But it's like square stock. A whole bunch of this came out of the engine when we drained the oil recently. So that had me concerned because, you know, what the hell is square in here? Parts from this starter clutch. This thing's been making noise since we got it. So, you know, once in a while it would kick out, sound like a Bendix starter Bendix kicking out. That wasn't the case. These don't have a starter Bendix. These have a one-way starter clutch, and here it is in pieces. So that's the end of that. I cannot find my telescopic magnets, so we're gonna have to obtain some because I don't want any of these pieces. Stick my finger right there. There's a couple chunks sitting right there on the shelf. I don't want this stuff floating around. I'm not worried about the engine picking up. It won't get sucked up in the sump. It has a screen. But transmission and engine oil are shared. So this could, theoretically, jam between a couple of gears and lock this transmission up quicker than shit. And that wouldn't be good if you're cooking along, you know? So I want to get all these pieces out. I want all these pieces out. I don't know that we'll ever be able to reassemble this thing to say, okay, here's every piece that's broken. No, I don't think we'll be able to do that. But I want to be able to fish around down there with a magnet enough to say, hey, all right, I'm happy. I'm not getting any more pieces, and put this together, and I don't have to worry about it locking up on the boy. Let's do it right. Do it right. It's time to go fishing. We gotta go fishing for pieces.
I know, as soon as you go in that little hole, right as soon as you go in there, just go right over that edge. You're gonna suck up at least 2 pieces, maybe 3.
Hole through here.
Mm. You don't want that stuck between a couple gears in the transmission. No, 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 no. That would not be good.
Oh, I think we got them all.
Nice. Okay. After,
We should still put something in the oil pan though.
yeah. Maybe after dinner we'll get that clutch, one-way clutch changed off the flywheel and get this put together.
Nice.
Yeah. If ever there was a time to reuse a pizza box. Pizza box. Hey, where the fuck's my other one? Now I gotta play stupid. It's the end of the year and I'm an old retard. My wife just pointed out that we paid for 2 of these. We only got one.
I'm gonna hold that.
Sure. Loves to be a good idea, but.
Yeah, I'll put some on.
Did it go? Did it just spin?
Wire it through.
Yep. There's only one more. Jeff. The other guy's soaking these things in fucking parts of washing fluid or whatever he was using. He was using something. Oh, look at that. Just came right apart. Here's the new one. GPA Motors. Looky, looky, looky. Even comes with a nice key tag. Reminds me of old BMW days. And then I'm gonna clean this stuff up and glue it together. Glue it the fuck together and slip it in. Whee! Yeah, you should have gloves on. Never get acetone in your hands. On your skin. Acetone goes right into your bloodstream like instantly.
Yep.
Bad stuff. Here I am with no gloves. I'll use the other end of the rag. I'm just cleaning up this little bit right here. I don't want any oily residue on either of these surfaces because we're going to use green Loctite, green thread locker. And here's the ultimate test of faith. This stuff is so old, you can't even read the date anymore.
Make sure you put on the right one.
But I'll try. 15 September 2003. You know what? It still works just fine. Yeah, I know. Chemists out there will say, oh, it's not molecularly stable enough to... They're going to have to change this thing in 2 years anyway. These things fall apart all the time. Fucking stupid design. Fucking stupid. Stupid. It's a dumb design. They should have just put a regular fucking starter on it with a Bendix. The gear goes... and comes back out. End of problem. This is ridiculous. This could destroy an engine when this thing falls apart. And all of those fucking little pieces end up in the oil. I don't know. Anyway. Here we go. Nothing fancy going on. So give this a little shake.
What's the paper thing for?
This?
You.
It's plastic. It's to keep shit off the bearing surface.
Oh.
It's gonna run over there. So this is still liquid and bubbly and all. And we don't want to do here, obviously, but I'm gonna do some here. Let's do this.
Have a good one.
Okay, you too. Thanks. I think we're okay. I think we're okay. We're okay. So, bolts go from the other side. And those, they'd like red Loctite. Now we want to put these in. Make life easier. Red. Give this a little shake and a squirt. Yeah, still red. Don't need a lot. Magnetic. Drip. Come on, Mitsubishi. Stop fucking with me. Next. So you should be doing this. Here I am doing this. Maybe it's after 4. Ha! Got it that time. I'm sure it even took the donkey 4 or 5 cans of beer before he figured out how to crack the can of beer open and drink it in one shot. And it goes one way. But now it's time for toolage. Alright. Grip that fucking thing again. Yeah. And now directly opposite. I thought I was closer there. Here we go. Okay. Here's the fingers. This one. Okay. Trippy fuckers. What else we got? Can't see. Fingers are in the way. Turn it if you have. Turn it so you can get your fingers in it. Your thumb anyway. I wore mine out already. Okay, we miss anybody? Alright, that's that. Here we go. Leave that alone overnight. And we don't have to. We could put it together now, but I'm beat. It's the next morning. I think our thread locker and bearing retainer is set. Camera, lights, action. But I will up here and bring me the flywheel. All right, we got our keyway. Remember about our keyway. Forgot to take this out. Right? That's got to come out. Right? Right. 8 o'clock, 7:30, 8 o'clock. Yeah. There you go, sweetheart. Yeah. Now, turns one way, not the other. That's what we want. See, same gears there? That's what I'm dealing with here. I want the guys in the back cut a mesh. There we go. There we go. Here we go. So we got a little goo here. We got a little goo there. Put some assembly lube on these blinds here. doesn't really matter in this case. I'd say we put the bolts in and give it a shot. Alright. And here's the great test, I guess, because right now we just want to see if the starter works. Boy is anxious, so you're gonna just bump the starter button and off again. I don't think it's gonna start right up anyway. So
That's good. Thank you.
welcome. So that seems like that's going to be a successful
This
repair.
one okay.
This one okay. It looks
Right,
worse.
we
than it
use
was.
this to hold that.
That's normal for these things. Isn't that crazy? Test ride soon. Don't kick the bucket. Will it run? Start it again. Yay! It even sounds wonderful. It sounds happy.
Sounds good. Nice.
Good job, kid. He did a lot of research on that. It's good.
I'm glad I got to learn.
Lots more to learn. Coming to a shit show near you. The boy is happy. Hear him? He's just going and going and going. Hooray! Raptor's back on the road.
You still got plenty of power.
Good.
Thanks, Ed.
You're welcome, Eric. Boy, I'm glad we didn't have to get into the transmission or anything stupid.
Yeah.